Evening, folks. Today I'm going to talk about prejudice. You mean racism? No. Prejudice. So it's racism. No. Racism is judging one person based on the actions of a group of people. Say, people who have the same ethnicity they do. Prejudice is forming opinions about one particular person based on the opinions that you already have about that person's race. So it's racism. No, it's prejudice. No, you get off my case. I have work to do. Work? What are you talking about work? All you do is sit in front of a computer and talk. Will you get out of here? I have things to do and you are interrupting my work. Okay, jeez. Bye. Well, that's better. So, prejudice. So circling in the news right now is a story about a white girl from Texas who is suing the University of Texas for not letting her in based on race. Warning, my own opinions. Do not get angry because I state my opinions. Based on what I know, the young girl's grades were very good. They were good enough to get her into the school. However, they weren't, just amazing. And when she got told she was rejected, she went and looked, and it turns out that some of the people who got in, their grades were lower than hers. And the only reason they made it in was because of the color of their skin. She took this lawsuit straight to the Supreme Court, and they're deciding on it now. Apparently, in this little problem, it's affirmative action that's kicking us. Now, my opinion, and I don't know much about politics, I don't pretend to know a lot about it, but affirmative action it's where people take certain steps to make sure that everyone is involved, everyone's participating. But here's the rub. That works real nicely in school, elementary school, where everybody should be working together and playing together, and everyone should be all about things. But here in the real world, that doesn't work, especially at universities. In universities, you get in based on merit. That's how it should work, because that's what's even about everything. This girl was perfectly suited for education at UT. She met all the requirements and surpassed most of them. And the people who got in ahead of her did not. And they got in just because of the color of their skin. If I am a university educator and I'm looking to see who should come in, I'm going to go through the educational backgrounds. I'm going to go through the extracurricular backgrounds. I'm going to actually talk to the person to see if I want them at my school. The one thing I'm not going to do is look at people and go, oh, he's black, or he's Mexican, or he's whatever. That's not something that I do. I personally do not see the benefit in saying, you are a certain way, you should not be here. And that's why people don't get accepted to some universities. Now, apparently this person, whoever she is, I think her name was Ashley or Elise, she had like a 3.8 GPA, and the people that had like a 3.6. This is making national news because of affirmative action. It's such a big thing, and it's just going to steamroll over everybody. Tacking onto this, I want to say, to those people out there who are still fuming about racism and the slavery thing, the Jim Crow laws are gone. They don't exist anymore. They don't apply to anybody at all. Get the heck over it. You have a black president. That part of our history should be dead. But it's not. And it's not dead because we, the white folk, hold on to it. It's you guys. You guys are the racist ones now. And why? We're not. You didn't want us to be. Now you are, and we're just sitting here confused. To further illustrate my point, I say this. We have a Black History Month. We have a Hispanic History Month. I'm fairly certain there's some place that practices an Asian History Month. But if we had an Irish History Month, there'd be all hell to pay. The repercussions alone would be enough to startle anybody. If somebody come out and said, I think we should have an Irish History Month, there would be an uproar. And why? If we're going to celebrate the African American contribution to the country, then we should celebrate the non-African American contributions to the country. What this all boils down to is all ethnic minorities, which happen to be changing, by the way, all ethnic minorities have been put on the same place that they perceive us to be. And now they're still attacking us. Hope I haven't stirred up the stuff too much. If I have, oh well. I love you all races, all genders, all nationalities, whatever, what have you. Red, yellow, black, and white, they are precious in His sight. And if they're precious in His sight, they should be in mine. I wish you peace. Mind Geek.